Anti-continental prime begins in the west of the continent, where Ghanaian students in Ukraine have been urged by their foreign ministry to seek shelter in their homes or designated government shelters following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The ministry says more than 1,000 Ghanaian nationals are currently studying or working in Ukraine, adding that it is gravely concerned for their safety. But Ghana's National Student Union wants the government to go a step further and evacuate Ghanaian students from the conflict zone until calm is restored in the region. The union says the model used for the evacuation of students from China at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic should be adopted. Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyeama, says the federal government is working on conducting a special flight operation to evacuate Nigerians currently in Ukraine. Earlier on Thursday, there were explosions around Kharkiv, near the eastern border and approximately 300 miles from the capital city of Kiev, Ukraine. Minister Onyeama said this in an interview with the national broadcaster of the country. The minister said the Nigerian embassy in Kiev has been contacted to arrange those wishing to return home from other areas, including Donetsk and Luhansk. Meanwhile, the Nigerian embassy in Ukraine has urged Nigerians living in Ukraine to stay calm and ensure their personal protection. Nigeria's parliament has called for an immediate evacuation of Nigerians living in Ukraine. This follows an all-out invasion by Ukraine by Russia. Nigeria's House of Representatives, during plenary, whilst expressing worry over the safety of Nigerians, said there is a need for the federal government to do the needful and ensure that Nigerians living in Ukraine are safe.
I think it's important at this point to forget all the bureaucratic bottlenecks. I think what is important now, if we actually have to look out for our citizens, especially the students, I think action needs to be taken now. And my thought is that the leader of the House and the chairman of Foreign Affairs, are you prepared to jet off to Ukraine tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
I think the leader of the House, the chairman of Foreign Affairs,
yes,
should liaise with the Foreign Affairs Ministry today.
With all sense of responsibility,
if nothing positive comes out of that meeting and it's all about red tape, or we have to do this, we have to do that, I think you should liaise with the chairman airpiece.
Yes.
And whatever it's going to cost the House, whatever we need to do, I think we need to leave this. You need to leave this country latest tomorrow and head to Ukraine and head on back by Monday with as many students or citizens who are willing to come back.